19 seconds in. 19 seconds in with 30 seconds in. Two. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Having many people come in here this time. I know it's Saturday and it's beautiful outside. So if it's not enough people for me to speak to right now, I'm gonna come back later on and just drop a regular video right now. So let me know if y'all can hear me nice and clear. I'm gonna say hello and peace and blessings to everyone coming in the room. It's Saturday, y'all. It's a beautiful day outside. Beautiful. How you doing, Marcy? And the other three people that's in the room, y'all speak to me so I can know you can hear me, please. Hello, Khalid. Peace and blessings to everyone. I know it's Saturday. I know everybody's doing. Yeah. How you doing? What's going on with this world? Hello, Hartha. Y'all give me the thumbs up as you come into the room, please, if you don't mind. Trying to get more awareness and everything out, y'all. I can't even believe it's like 8 people up here on the Saturday. That's tripping me out. Hello, my moderators. Hello, Dion. It's another Dion in the room. I'm gonna wait until some people come in the room. Y'all know how I do. I want to say blessings to the to my Black community. Let's continue to pray for babies that are over there in carbonation. Let's also continue to pray for the babies that are out here with us in our communities that are suffering and nobody's saying anything about it. Let's continue to pray. Let's continue with the same energy. Did I speak to everybody that's coming in? I'm about to get ready to roll those numbers off. It's not going to be a very long live today. I don't think so. But we'll see as it goes on. We'll see if anybody, how many people decided to take the challenge and just dial a number the other day. Because I had said, everybody, I challenge you to just dial one number out of all the numbers that I give you. Because some people would like, you're going to be spamming and so forth. But if you're caring, then you're probably just spamming if that's what they want to call it. I decided to try to do this outside today. It's really hot out here. It's really warm, but y'all let me know how y'all doing. How y'all doing? Have y'all took that challenge? How you doing, Supreme? I am most definitely going to continue to do what I'm doing. I'm going to keep my eyes focused on our Black community, on our Black babies, our Black families. That's what I'm going to do. Hello, Miss LaKendra. I want my the rest of you all to continue to do the same exact thing and keep your eyes on the prize. Hello, Scorpio. Peace and blessings to everybody. Peace and blessings to everybody. I love my community. We gotta love our community. We gotta love our children in our community that cannot speak out for themselves. Y'all know I do it for the kids, okay? I wouldn't be up here on the YouTube if I wasn't doing it for the kids. Not with this right here, speaking to audiences like this. I feel like this is something that I need to do. I feel like it's the people that need to do it as well as other people on with platforms that need to do it as well. And so I'm doing it. You feel me? I'm doing it. I'm gonna go ahead and start out with these numbers first. Got to start out with the numbers. Y'all know I'm gonna run them numbers. So we get ready to run the numbers first. We're gonna start off with 1-800-I-AM-LOST. That's 1-800-426-5678. I'm asking everybody to continue with the same energy because don't forget those babies are still over there, okay? There's somebody's little baby nieces, nephews, grandkids, they're still over there. How you doing, 3Ts? They are still over there, meaning they are still over there in this sex cult. Hey, Sean, how you doing? They're still over there in this sex cult. They're still over there with these rapists. They're over there with these pedophiles. They're over there with the prostitution. They're over there with these diseases. Okay. Let's not forget these babies that are over there. They have been over there for over a month. Let's not forget the baby Eliana. Let's not forget the baby that was just posted the other day. Let's not forget the fact that they posted a baby online that looked like the baby was deceased. Hello, Prissy. Let's keep that same energy and not forget that these babies are still over there. That's what a lot of us forget in our Black community. Our energy is pumped for a little while, and then all of a sudden it's gone. Let's not forget. Child Find America, 1-800-292-9688. The Child Abuse Hotline, 1-800-422-4453. I brought up the fact the other day that they say Eliana is over there doing something to the baby. I'm not going to call her Eliana anymore. I'm going to call her Velvet. I keep on forgetting because we're being brainwashed and we're getting that same type of whatever he's putting out, that energy. I'm trying not to take that in because I don't look at his videos unless there's some type of clip that I need to look into. Somebody sent me something, so I try not to look into that because that will keep us brainwashed as well. Whatever type of frequency he's on, we don't want to be on his frequency. We don't want to be on any type of frequencies that's deterring us and distracting us from the babies that are over there in carbonation, with the STDs, with these pedophiles, with the prostitution, with the rapists. We cannot forget. We must continue to keep our minds and our hearts open for these babies over there because obviously a lot of people are saying, oh yeah, and abuse. A lot of people are saying that there's so many people that are seeing what's going on and they're not saying anything. They have parents over there that are giving them this abuse and they don't care. So guess what? This is when people that are on the outside of the family, that are on that inside of that family that are over here with us need to start speaking out. We need to put this on blast. Blast does not mean always moving in silence because sometimes when people, I feel like in our community, when we say we're moving in silence, a lot of times we're not making any type of noise at all. We may be doing something and I guess sometimes we think that we need to move in silence. And when you're moving in silence, to me, it feels to me that there's no noise being made, and there's always noise that needs to be made. Hello, China. There's always noise needs to be made when it comes down to these babies. Hello. We can't be silent for these babies. We can't move in silence for babies. That's the reason why we have babies like the little girl, Sanaya. I believe her last name was Davis. People were speaking out about her ass and saying things about this baby. No one wanted to listen. Sanaya is no longer with us. She was abused. She was neglected by not only her family, but also her community. So therefore, this is the reason why numbers like the 1-800-422-4453 need to be called on these people that are over there with these kids. They are neglecting their kids. They're abusing their kids. For you to take your child over to a situation like that, that is being neglectful. That is being an abusive parent. That is sad. Hello, Heidi. That is sad. It is embarrassing. It is shameful. It is in our Black community. It is a disease. That is the disease that we have to fight as a Black community. Mental illness is a disease that we have to fight in our Black community. 1-800-950-6264. I was looking at a video the other day with a young lady. Yep, you're right, Lisa. And that's the word you and I were talking about earlier, deprivation. That's exactly what it is. There was what we were talking about earlier. Let me get my thoughts together. I was reading up on something about speaking today, so I need to calm down, chill out a little bit. I'm going to roll this stage around and I'm going to call these numbers out again. I was actually looking at this video the other day of a young lady that used to be in the carbonation cult. That young lady name is Serenity. This young lady, she's moved along with her life outside of carbonation. Meaning, she actually was making a video saying, you guys should mind your business. How can someone mind their business when us as a black community is seeing our black community protrude this out to us or project this out to our community? They're reaching out to people that are in our community and they're taking our babies over there. They're starving these babies. They're abusing these kids. They are putting information into these kids' minds. And these are young adults and these babies and these weak men that are over there. I can't even call them men, these weak boys that are over there. Scorpio, that is exactly my point. That is how deep the brainwash and the mental illness is in our community, in our black melanated community. That is how deep this mental illness is, that someone in our own community can sit there and tell us to mind our business. She said some of that may be true. Some of those things may not be true. Okay, so if they're true, if they're not true, are these the things that you want your child to happen to flip online and see? Is this something that you want your young adult or your young teenager to see online? If it were to be a reality show, even though you cannot fake being malnourished, because we see the people over there being, we see the people over there starving. We see they eat one meal. You can't fake that. You can't fake people losing weight. You can't fake those before and afters. You can't fake a baby that's not moving on a video. You can't fake the fact that they just took babies over there over a month ago. That's right, Supreme. Visual is everything. That means this is going into our minds. It's going into our children's mind. And those of us that are not strong enough, you may end up over there. You may end up with kids over there. You may be that parent that's over here that does not know what to do about it and that is over here remaining silent because you don't know what to do about it. This is the reason why I say this is a sickness in our community and we need to fix it. It's gonna take more than just one of us. It's gonna take more than two of us. It's gonna take a lot of us. And it's gonna take us starting with ourselves. It's gonna take us starting with our families. It's gonna take us starting with our communities. 1-800-950-6264. Their office hours are available from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. I've said it time and time again, a lot of us have definitely went through relationships with our parents. Hello, Miss Ravenwood. Relationships with our parents that were abusive. We all know growing up in a black household, whatever goes on in this black household stays in the black household. If you're getting your ass beat for no reason on a regular basis, that better stay in the house. If you're getting starved on a regular basis, that better stay in the house. If your father happens to touch you in a sexual manner, that better stay in the house. How you doing, Ruby Ward? If your uncle happens to touch you, that better stay in the house. This is what our black people, our black children, this is what our black foundation, we have been this foundation, and this foundation is being projected off to this generation that's coming up right now. Young adults that are going over there to communities like this, where they're brainwashing our kids. Thank you so much, Supreme. Thank you so much. I appreciate the people that understand what I'm up here for. I appreciate the platforms that I actually see trying, but I must say about the platforms that makes me sick. It really makes me sick because at the end of the day, people are going to have trolls. You're going to have people that's not on your energy. So you have to bypass all of that. You have to keep on moving forward, and you have to keep your eyes and yourself, your mind, and your heart focused. That's what it has to be. It has to stay focused on these kids over there. It has to stay focused on our Black community that we are letting down. It just happened overnight. This has happened over generations. It's happened over generations. 1-800-disease control. I'm sorry, 1-800-232-4636. That is the disease control number. These kids are over there with these people that are spreading disease. I want to show y'all something that I saw the other day. I want y'all to make sure that you're keeping your minds and your hearts open. I'm talking about even if you don't see me online for a day or so, because I understand that I do have the situation going on with my niece, and understand that I'm putting in work for that. Mind, body, soul, spirit, all of that. I'm doing that on a continuous basis. I'm consistent in what I do. I love my family. I love my community. I love the babies that's in our community. So I'm going to do what I have to do consistently. And it takes a lot of energy out of me. It's very draining. But to me, my family's worth it. My niece is worth it. My community is worth it. We are worth it. And what we have to do is understand that we are worth it. We have to know this. We have to feel this. We have to be this. We have to be that change. I've said plenty of times that there's so many people that come and attack. Say, you need to mind your business. Let them know you minding your business when it comes down to your Black communities. That's what, when it comes down to your Black community, let them know that you are minding your business, because it is your business and your Black community to pay attention. Pay attention when you see a kid that's being alienated from their family, when they're being abused. I have people right now in my family that's, I just spoke to probably maybe 2 hours ago. I'm calling because that's what I do. I make phone calls all the time. That's what I do. And I'm like, I need y'all support. I really need y'all support for my niece. Y'all my family, and I need y'all support. Y'all not helping, and that's not fair. So guess what was said to me? What was said is, well, they know what happened and everything, but they may not want to get involved with it because they don't want to bring that type of, hurt or that type of energy their way. So they know what's going on or whatever happened to my niece or whatever, but they don't want to bring it up because they don't want. So I was like, so my niece should be the one suffering because y'all trying to take up for the perpetrators in the situation. Wow. That's a mental illness in our community. It's a mental illness. Whenever we can turn our backs on a child, it's a mental illness. We got to wake up, y'all. We have to wake up, and we have to start doing for our communities. We have to. He's reaching out to our young kids in the communities. You feel me? Because these things right here, these are things that can have a domino effect. My niece is going through the situation she's going through right now. I don't know what's going on with her. A few more years, couple more years, she may get online this type of thing is going on, she could see this and be right over there in a situation like this. You understand? So our families have to stop sitting back and shutting up. Our families have to start talking. We can't sit up here and act like we're afraid to speak out. This is a video, right? This is a message of it right here. Okay, y'all probably can't see it clearly, but I'm gonna read it. This is a message that's between Elijah Bishop and one of the young ladies. Okay, and this is very quick, but I just want y'all to hear it, and I want y'all to make sure that if you do have young adults and so forth in your family, and you have young teenagers, you're letting them see this. If you're a teacher, if you're a counselor, if you're anyone that's in a community and you're trying to stand up for your community, these things need to be put out on blast so that they can know this. So the young lady, what's her name? I can't even pronounce it. Christian Bradford. She says, "I hope I am perfectly fine. I mean, I feel fine." This is 3 years ago, y'all. This is Elysia's response. "No need to hope. It was a hoax. Do the research. The information is all over the web. And honestly, I personally have unprotected sex with so-called positive people and never was positive, and have 2 beautiful, healthy children. Please go live your life." Okay, I don't know. That right there is letting you guys know, letting this young lady know that, hey, let me go ahead and be free with myself. Because this Elysia Bishop, this demon, is telling her, "Oh, I didn't sleep with positive people." You know, to sleep with somebody and to know that you actually have a disease, that's attempted murder right there. You feel me? That's attempted murder. He's encouraging our young kids to do this. He doesn't deal with the older people like this. He's encouraging our Black young community to do this. You got people up here that's promoting this. It's a mental illness in our community. They're promoting this sickness. They're wearing these shirts. They're promoting this. I don't believe that he lied about Serenity. I don't believe it. I believe that if he has sex with Serenity, at this point, they both have it. Whether she had it when she came over or not, and knowing that he already has it, I believe Serenity's probably sick. Understand they're bringing babies into this world, and they're not getting these babies tested out. Remember, they don't believe in the medical system, the Babylon system of doctors and so forth. They feel like they can heal themselves. Freedomofmind.com. I need you parents that have the young adults over there and so forth to please reach out. Reach out. Look at these websites. Do your research. Call these numbers. There's never ever going to be a change made if we as a Black community don't start making a change. It's just like if you have a remote control to a TV. You can have the remote all you want to. But if you don't click them buttons, the channel's not going to change. How do we, as a Black people, expect things to change in our community if we're not trying to do anything about it? And not do anything about it only to get a rise off of a situation, off of drama, who we can beef with online, especially, and I'm talking definitely mostly about this that's going on online too, as well. Because what I see online is what we're doing in our community. Turning the other cheek, turning our backs. And these are kids. And we turning our backs on our kids. We no longer care. We no longer feel that we're worth it. Yeah, the thing about it, they believe that this HIV is fake. You know, it's an illusion of the mind. But when that starts showing throughout your body, you know, you're having the symptoms. That's not an illusion. That's that STD coming for you. Okay. And you may want to do all of this. You may. How you doing, Paso? I don't know if I spoke to you or not, Marcy, but hello. Um, when this starts to show on the outside of your body, these diseases, that's not an illusion. I'm looking over there at that camp. When I do see it, and I see nothing but sickness over there. Y'all literally showed a baby over there the other day that looks dead, and she tells us that the Serenity young lady says to mind our business. She mind our business. He's telling that to the young kids. That's the reason why I said we got to stay close knit with our families. We can no longer continue to act like our families don't matter anymore. Just like those young adults that are over there right now. We got to be on it. We got to let them know that we care. You know, pushing them away and everything, all that does is just give more energy to that situation. And the situation is mental illness in our community. It's just showing that we don't care about our community. This dude is spreading so much horrible dis-ease online, right online. Like I said, he got people wearing his clothes. You know, people are supporting this sickness. It's a mental illness. So you need to spread this awareness in your families. If you have the young kids, spread that in your families. If you have the young adults, you need to spread that in your family. Oh, y'all see that wasp about to get me? I don't want no wasp on me. I love nature, but I don't love it that much to get stung. I called up the freedom of mind, okay? I'm going to call out those numbers for freedom of mind. 617-396-4638 and 617-628-8153. Council for Children's Rights. Don't forget, our babies have rights. Okay, so you grandparents, you aunties, you uncles, you cousins, you know, all of you. If you got some family members over there, it would be nice for you to go ahead and start putting forth some effort. You know, I think it was me. I would just make some noise about it. I don't think I would continue to be quiet about it. These babies have been over there. And let me put the picture of the babies up there, because I don't ever want y'all to forget that these babies are over there. But in the meantime, I still want you all to make sure that you are putting in your effort in your own families and in the Black communities. We have to start doing that. We have to be that one that's going to step out in our communities and start doing something in our communities. It's not going to hurt you to start doing something in your Black community. Start stepping out, because things like this won't happen then. As you know, life is going to always happen, but things like this are not going to happen as much. But y'all see how these babies were over there. You know, see how they were at first. Now that's them now. Half dressed over there by these rapists, pedophiles, prostitution, abuse. A crazy dude over there. And then you got to look at things like this. Look at the fact. And you know we're in the 8-up system too. But you have to look at the fact when you're online and you're seeing certain things. Say you're online, just online. You making a video, you got you some music playing in the background. You ain't paying the music no attention, but your video get taken off just because it's music in the background. But we have a whole live sex cult with children promoting this online, promoting this sickness through our Black community, and nobody's doing anything about it. Nobody's doing anything about it. What do you guys think about, like, hey, this, it doesn't need to be online. You know, I want them babies from over there and everything. But this right here doesn't need to be online for people to sit there and continuously to support it. And then the people that are not interested, and they have to, you know, we're fighting for this. You know, there are people, it's people out here other than the ones that's up for the drama and everything. But there are people up here that's fighting for this and understand that this is draining. It's pulling energy. That shouldn't be online, y'all. This mess should have been offline. It should never have been online for this long, especially when it had when kids start even being born over there. Now you got a sick woman over there, which child services definitely needs to be called on. That does, you know, she's abusing her baby because she's not getting the attention that she wants from the Eligio dude. She's abusing this baby. I hope they do go ahead and run away from this smoke. I'm trying to make sure I keep it going so they can stop. But she's abusing this baby, y'all. And we haven't even seen the other babies. I have not seen the other babies online at all. Except for the day when they had the baby up there with the other baby that looks like the baby's dead. I don't know if y'all remember that. For y'all that didn't see that, let me go ahead and put that up here too. Well, I think I had to go to Grand's page. Give me a second. Let me find her page. We do have some people up here that are interested. I just really have to say, for the people that are trying to argue with your trolls and everything, I think you should just don't put the energy into it. For what? What's the reason? What's the reason to even want to talk to that dude? Because the thing about it, you're giving them energy. There's no need to even want to have any type of talk with. I won't even want his energy my way. You know, I feel like I'm getting enough of it just because I have to look at some of the videos and so forth, just because I haven't even had to really look at too many of them because I haven't seen anything else that I can use, because any videos that I post up there are basically, you know, with him in there. It's because I'm posting it up there so that you guys, if you guys need anything to send in, you can send it in. Those are incriminating videos of him, like saying that he lets his son play with his penis. All right, yeah, the baby right here, that baby. I never seen a baby like that, and I know y'all probably can't see it too clear, but I never seen a baby that just like sits that still. You feel me? Just sits that still, not even movement, no movement. That's the only time I seen those kids. He put this up last week, and then the caption in there was basically, let's see what the caption was saying. The caption was very eerie as well. The caption said, "May your soul rest in peace. Sleep is for the dead. May your day be blessed and stressed." I don't like to say that they're sin because that's not my sin. I love everybody, okay? Everyone includes myself too, but I don't like using his sayings at all. Anything that has to do with him, I don't like to say that, okay? What have you been saying, Afro? How you doing, Afro? To his followers, where have you been saying? Because I know it's a lot of people that are trying to reach out to those young girls, because there's a lot. SL Davis, I know she speaks a lot. Angel Dominique, I know she speaks a lot. These are people that's not beefing with these people. It's not need to beef with these people or beef with any type of trolls. Those are the pages that I actually see that are, you know, they're not fighting with them. They're not for the drama. They're letting the people know what's going on. They're not really doing too much digging, because there's no more digging that needs to be done. The only thing I feel like need to be done is these kids need to be got from over there. And unless you got you a big army to go ahead on over there to get him, digging into his past, seeing who he slept with, seeing if you can get online and argue with them and everything, that's a waste of your energy. Your energy need to be going to your black community or going to these kids. If you're going to try to do anything, that's what the energy needs to be doing. This is what I can do right now. So this is what I'm offering out for my community, this information right here. Let me put this number out here for these babies, the teenagers, okay? Teenagers, there's a number for you guys too, 1-800-551-1300. This is a nationwide safe place for our teens, because sometimes people don't have parents to talk to. Okay, this is just the foundation that we have to face that we have. We have a faulty foundation, y'all. Faulty foundation. We can't keep on blaming it on everybody. We got to one day, someday, like now, go ahead and stand up and get strong. Make a strong foundation. It's starting with these babies. Okay, we can't keep on using other nationalities for an excuse. What other nationalities do you hear using another nationality as their excuse? Other than us, I don't see too many other. I don't see other nationalities online getting at each other, calling each other niggas and bitches and stuff either. You feel me? I don't see that. I don't see no other nationalities. Like, I don't see Caucasians, for instance. Oh yeah, that cracker bitch did this and fuck this cracker did. I don't see that online from other nationalities. I see that from us. Okay, at some point we got to start doing something for ourselves. We can't keep on falling into the same trap that they wanted. We can't look like some bunch of fools online too. We already looking like it in our communities. That's why they don't care about us. We don't care about ourselves. Has anybody tried to call any of the like the CBS number? I was looking up the Breakfast Club the other actually earlier because they said somebody said put that in my ear. Hey, let's call the Breakfast Club. I looked up the number. And I think I did screenshot it, so I will have that number. Okay, the Breakfast Club, that is it's a black. They're geared towards a lot of blackness. So I want to see if they're interested in taking this and putting it on blast. This mess needs to be taken offline. Okay, it needs to be taken offline. They need to be found, and this mess needs to be offline. You feel me? We already not seeing the kids. He's not showing anyone up there really but himself. So we don't know what's going on over there. What I do know is I don't want that mess online. I don't want no young person in my family to see that. Yeah, and I notice how he's making sure he takes over the conversation. Nobody can get a word in with him. Ain't nobody over there been tested. Nobody's been tested because they don't feel like they have anything. So they're not being tested. They're not being tested because they don't feel like they have anything. I had showed this video. Let me show you this.
Get rid of toxins. So when I'm stressed, this is basically a stress response from my body to let me know that, I'm saying, so that's why I've been chilling. A couple more days, you're going to see it's going to go away. So you said black seed oil.
I'm trying to find something for that illusion that he got on his face, y'all.
Some people get different things for stress responses. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to what he says, though.
Why can one dream of you? Sweat a lot. So my body always getting rid of toxins. So when I'm stressed,
I don't know what happened to the whole video. Most of the video, some of the video, he's saying that somebody asked him, "Hey, he been tested?" And he's like, "Have you been tested? I don't need to be tested." Gotta wait till the video shows that. The wind is blowing. It's picking up out here, y'all. Y'all see this? The wind is picking up.
Some people get different things for stress responses.
I don't even like to hear him talk. But yeah, y'all. What about Kendra Clark? What about Kendra Clark, y'all? Kendra just like disappeared. Y'all understand organ trafficking? Do y'all understand that as us as black people? Do you understand us being melanated? That's a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful thing. Do you guys understand that they're trafficking our organs? Do you understand that this dude is over there in a situation that they will pay him for organs? Do y'all understand that? Yeah, he got a video that he does it. I don't know. Well, I don't think I've seen that video, but I do had a video where it was some type of discrepancy. But I clearly heard what Kendra said. He's over there. He's degrading these women, though. He's doing that. Look. Okay, so y'all see that a lot of these people that are, even the ones that's there, that's why I say he's got some type of witchcraft crap going on, because they are still talking in circles. Even when they leave, they're talking in circles. Even the dude Ether that just left, if he really left, he's even talking in circles. I don't know what he does to their mind, but there is a way that a cult member can deprogram, rewire the mind. I did post those videos on my page, so y'all check them out. Cult leader, he's a cult leader, and they can reprogram the mind. Okay, I'm gonna put that number up there for the Breakfast Club, and I don't want just me to call y'all. If y'all, we all need to. This needs to be a group, a community effort. Okay, how you doing, Nachi? It needs to be a community effort. It can't just be one person. Okay, we all got to do this. And thank you all for the ones that are doing it. Okay, because we need this. We need to be doing this. The number for CBS is 212-975-4321. 877-227-0787. Also 404-827-1500. That's CNN. And 212-664-4444. That's MSNBC. Now I think if we can actually get this out to some people, because the Caucasians is not gonna really pay us no attention right now. I'm gonna tell you that. They're not gonna pay us no attention because we don't pay us any attention. We start paying us attention, other people will start taking us seriously. We got to start doing it. Right now, we're not consistent on anything. It's like the other people that were out there in that situation, the Caucasians that were out there in that situation. Those Caucasians are no longer over there. I don't care what nobody say about me trying to say that they're better. I'm never saying they're better, but I never said anything. There's nothing wrong with following examples. There's never anything wrong with that. It's always good to follow good examples. All right, let me call out that number for the Breakfast Club. I got 3 numbers for that. Okay, y'all listen up. Remember, everything's gonna be pinned. It's gonna be posted in my comments. It's gonna be pinned, and it's gonna be, how you doing, Teresa? And it's also gonna be in my description. Okay, all the numbers. So if I forget anything, I trip over anything, it will be there. The thing about it, I think that I actually think he's there for a reason. You feel me? That's why I said this could become an epidemic if we don't get it offline. I want it offline. It needs to go. Studio line. All right, y'all get your pens and your heads ready and get your fingers ready. Okay, so we can dial these numbers. The studio line for the Breakfast Club is 800-585-1051. Understand, if you get one no, call another number, okay? Ask for a supervisor. Ask for the person over that person, okay? Always ask for more people, someone else that can overrule that authority. Like Leisha told me, that's one of the moderators. Like she told me, don't take no, okay? Keep on asking questions. That's what we got to do. That's what we haven't been doing. We don't ask questions. We don't do research because we busy tucking things under the rug and, saying, just turn your backs on your black people. No longer shall we still sit here and keep on turning our backs on each other. We have to stop doing that, okay? I'm going to call that number out again. Studio line is 1-800-585-1051. Business line, it's 212-377-7900. That business line again is 212-377-7900. Excuse me, y'all. All right. So those are the 2 numbers for the Breakfast Club. I'll see if y'all can actually give those numbers a call as well. Yeah, they need to, I mean, the whole thing is, it's even, because I don't like the fact that, to me, it's like making a mockery of black people. Like, hey, y'all so stupid. Y'all even got dumb stuff like this online. Y'all are sick people. How you doing, Ebony? I got this stuff making me sneeze now. Put that down. Too much of it. But we have to, let me call out some more numbers, because we really gonna have to start taking our community more serious. I mean, we really got to start taking our community more serious. It's not fair for us to sit back and act like there's no big deal. I'm going through this not only online with you all, but I'm going through this personally in my own family. So these things happen in our families for real too. So I'm just tired of sitting back and not saying anything. YouTube can shut them down. You know what? We might need to get the numbers for that as well. Who do we talk to for YouTube? All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be digging for some more numbers for that as well. I'll look up, see what we can find on that as well. Thank you. What's going on? Appreciate that. What the fuck is going on in our community? Let me call out some more numbers, y'all. 1-877-474-5437. That's Internet Crimes Against Children. Missing persons, 1-800-843-5678 and 855-463-6395. Human trafficking, 1-888-373-7888. All right, I'm going to call out the prosecutor's office for crimes against women and children. I'm looking into our comments a little bit. All right. That is FEVIMTRA@pgr.gov.mx. Again, that is the prosecutor's office for crimes against women and children. You're going to need to scan in your ID. That's so they can know who you are, okay? You're going to need to have a description of what type of abuse you wish to report, who are the perpetrators, who are the victims, where did this occur, what is your relationship, and you're going to also need supporting documents and videos to prove everything that you're trying to say. We don't want to be making false accusations now, do we? Okay? So we want to make sure that we send in that information that many of us have on our page. Mine is totally up there for the kids. If anything that has to do with this situation, I have a playlist is under Melanated Awareness. Okay, I've added as many videos. I think it's like 68 or 70 videos that I've done. Okay, Melanated Awareness is my playlist. You can find a lot of clips in there of very incriminating information. Don't ever feel powerless, Marcy. That's the thing about us. We feel powerless when there are things that's out of our control. I'm only doing this because we need to spread an awareness online that these things happen not only in our community where we can literally see, but we can also see these things happen online. Okay, so never feel powerless. What you can do is start reaching out in your own community. Start putting together campaigns, different programs, different things that you can do in your community. It's gonna come from the heart, so you're gonna figure out what it's gonna be that you're gonna do for your community. So don't ever feel powerless. That's our problem in our community right now, that we're always feeling like we're powerless. Okay. Now, I'm not telling you that, hey, I can save what's going on over there, but what I can do is I can put this awareness out there. And I always tell everyone these numbers are not just for this situation. It's not specifically for this situation. And that's why I say pray for our babies, okay? Not just over there in Carpet Nation. We got this type of stuff happening everywhere. So I'm spreading awareness. I may not be able to do anything about that, but I can spread some awareness, and so can everybody else. Everybody else can put the awareness in their communities. You can put it in your families. You're aware of what's going on. You're seeing what's going on. So that means that you put this awareness out there because guess what? You really care and love your community. No, it's not like no one cares. We care, okay? People that's on our frequency, we care, okay? So it's not no one cares. We care. That's what we got to start. We have to start putting that back in there, that we do, okay? We do care. Let's not keep on saying that no one cares. Let's go ahead and start saying that we do. because we do care. We do love our kids. It's a lot of us that's out here that do care and we do love. But the thing about it is we have a mental illness in our society, in our community, in our Black communities, and we have to start doing something about it. So we do, okay? Let's not ever feel powerless. There's always something that we can do. It's real. It's very sad, but we gotta start somewhere. I understand what you were saying, Marcy. Because sometimes, I mean, being human, we are gonna feel powerless. We can feel that way, and when you don't have a community that's working together, then you can feel powerless. I understand you, Marcy. I totally understand you. Okay, that's why we have to. It has to be a community effort. We have to fight as a Black community, a melanated community, because the other nationalities are not going to take us seriously, because we have to start taking us seriously first. There's power in numbers. That's correct, Renee. Power in numbers. And we have to continue. We all have to have the same intentions, and we have to actually keep all the drama and everything away from us. Not worry and be distracted by the drama. Distracted by, oh, I gotta talk to him. I need to talk to him and stuff. No, he only needs to talk to the FBI. That's the only person he needs to be talking to. He need to be talking to them boys behind the bars. That's who he needs to be talking to. He don't need to talk to me, and he don't need to talk to anyone that's trying to put him out. I'll call that number out again for you, the Breakfast Club number. That number, I have two numbers for them, okay? I thought I had three, but the other one's for advertising. So the first number is 800-585-1051. And then we have the other number is 212-377-7900. Thank you, what the fuck is going on in our world? Thank you. Yeah, that's another thing. That's and see that right there, what you're putting up there, Sean? That's not only a sickness in our community, that's a sickness in the society that we live in. Anytime they get ready to try to pass a law like that, that's a sickness in the society that we're living in. We can't be sitting back like that. We have to go back to us. We have to go back and start remembering again. We were a spiritual people, okay? I was looking at something the other day where this guy was talking, and he was saying that with the religious thing, it gives you an excuse. It gives you like a shield to say, oh, I can do this and I can do that and I can do this, but I can be forgiven for it. Everything gonna be okay. That's what religion does for you. And I don't knock anyone that has their religious beliefs. I don't knock anyone. Everyone believes. I don't even get into that, but I do look at things literally, okay? Us being a spiritual people is what we need to get back to. That's what we need to do. Get back to being a spiritual people. I just want everybody to take that time to open up your hearts, open up your minds, and we need to really take our time to pray for these babies. Pray for our community. Pray for our families to be closer. What happened to us being able to have that uncle that we can call? Some of us have that, but a lot of us don't. What happened to us being able to call that great aunt that still understands that, hey, you got a younger niece that's about to graduate. When we getting together for this? When we getting together for that? Because they actually gonna know what's going on with that family member. The aunties, the uncles, the grandparents, the mothers, the fathers, the sisters, the brothers, the nieces, those right there create a strong foundation. But we have to invest in that foundation. That foundation has to be strong. You can't just have all of that and then your whole family everywhere. You feel me? That splits your unity up. There's no unity when families are everywhere. Whoa, you said they passed a law that said it's okay to have sex with children? There's a law that's passing. I can't. Some people are just really sick. Yeah, some people are very sick in the mind and heart. And we don't want that to be our community. That's the thing about it. I feel like we need to shield ourselves from that poison. And what's happening is that, Eligio, he's got that poison. You here you had a a black man. I can't call him a man anymore, but beforehand, you can look at him and you can say that was a black man that had some type of power. He had some type of pull. You feel me? He used that pull for the wrong thing. He used it for the wrong thing. He's not up there upbuilding those people. He's tearing those people down and he's draining them. Literally. That's not what we want in our community. That's not what we want our young adults and our young children to actually be looking at online. We don't even want to see that online. So we must work together and get these things taken offline. We must work together and start working in our community. That's what we have to do. And yeah, I don't know anything that's going on because I have not heard anything. Things are more like I'm just seeing a whole bunch of drama and stuff online now. I don't like that. If I do see that, I don't care to see that. I don't care to see the people that's in it for the drama. Only thing I want to hear is that, hey, the kids are over there. We over here getting the kids. Like when Pops was over there. I was appreciating that, but I still was certain things about that situation that I didn't understand still, and I still don't understand it, and I don't care what nobody else thinks, but I just think that if I was over there that close to my kid and I know my kid was going through that type of situation, my kid wouldn't still be over there. My grandbaby wouldn't still be over there. And it wouldn't have been anything that it wouldn't have been nothing at all that anyone could have said to me, Eligio or anybody, that wouldn't have had me, and my kid would have been with me, just point blank. I wouldn't have been sitting down eating with Eligio. I wouldn't have respected that situation because he's not respected anything or anyone. So that couldn't have been me as a parent. I mean, I just have certain feelings about that situation, and I don't really know how to express them without, making somebody feel some type of way. But people just gonna feel some type of way anyway because it just couldn't be my child over there still. It couldn't be my child over there still. And this is the thing. What I say that we as a Black community, we have not stood up. We're not standing up, and if we are standing up, we're not standing up consistently. We're not being persistent with it. We're not continuously doing it, and that's a problem. It's a problem with our levels of energy are this high a month ago for these babies, and now it's dropping into drama. That's what Black people tend to do. That's what our community tends to do. And it's like they're looking at us like we're some type of specimens. And we need to be looked at as something better than this. We better than this, Black people. We're better than this. Our energy can be so high for the drama. When the drama first gets there and you start saying everybody's ready to investigate something after the fact instead of saying something beforehand. Saying, hey, something's going on with these kids over here, The mom is a little bit, she's got some things that's going on with her. She's dealing with an abusive man. We're not going to step in. We're not going to say anything. But we're going to start investigating after the fact. After something horrible has come along and going on with this family right here, this over there, that just took this family over there. After something horrible has gone on, now it's like, it's drama for people online. This should never happen in our community. It should never happen. And these are the things. This is the reason why I'm up here. Like I said, I may not be able to we may not be able to save that situation over there, but we can spread some awareness to the people that we do still have some type of control over the situation. We got control over our situations right now where we're at. You understand? We have that control. So these numbers are not just there for this situation. Those numbers that I post are for any situation. It's for us that have been shutting up and not saying anything. Okay, that's what it's for. It's for us that has grown up in abusive households and have not said anything. That's what it's for. Our whole world is corrupt. We don't need to be a part of the corruption. We need to unite. We're the only ones that's fighting up against each other, and you know, we the only ones that's cursing each other out online and stuff all the time. I don't really see it. I mean, maybe I don't look into it because I'm into my black community, and I see what my black community do. So that's why I speak on that so much, because I see what we be doing. I don't really see the other ones. Yeah, we the ancient people, but I bet you our ancestors are rolling in their graves big time. They can't even, you know, rest in peace. We're not letting them rest in peace. Who stood up to that boy, the white guy from my just that I took the woman and the baby with him, and he was, yeah, because I mean the situation is that we are so weak minded, and I guess some of us are lazy, because I feel like for you to get over there to that situation, you're supposed to be building up your community. Why aren't you showing these people how to build for themselves so that they can go out and build communities as well? They have some all women like tribes online that I was looking at the other day. And what these women do is they have men and so forth. The men on the outside of the tribe, because for some reason it seems like the men are very domineering. They need to dominate, like Eligio said. He says that some men, I'm not gonna say all, but some men feel like they need to dominate everything. So what they do, they have a separate tribe. The women run their tribe. They take care of the kids. The boys be with the men, and they take care. They come in and out, but they don't live there. These women go out, they sell whatever they're gonna sell. They make all of their money. They split the money amongst them, and then they save everything else for whatever else they got to save. That's building. So if somebody else decides they want to go along, leave the tribe and go start their own tribe, then they have the basis, they have the foundation to go ahead and continue on. You feel me? He's not doing that, y'all. That's nobody to follow. And for the people that are following him, you should be ashamed of yourself. You have a mental illness, and you need to be dialing that mental illness number, the number that I constantly am putting out. You're gonna need to be dialing that number because you're mentally ill. 1-800-950-6264. Those people that are constantly taking up for him and supporting that situation, you are sick. You should be ashamed. You should be embarrassed, and you need to go get help. Who baby is that? He said he wasn't leaving that baby there. I don't know which baby you're talking about. Yeah, he should have been. And the thing about it is he was offered land. I think it was another dude over there. What was his name? He was an older guy. I don't know what he was doing over there either. This was a while ago. It was a dude and his wife that was over there, and he said that he actually had land in Honduras that they could have actually been living off of, but Eligio didn't want to do that. He didn't want to do that. So he could, and then he had an older dude up there, a couple of maybe last week, that offered him money too, so he could get land, but he didn't want to do that. So there's something he's draining the community on purpose. That's the only way I can look at it, and I feel like I don't know what exactly is going on with that, but he's doing it on purpose. They're in I think they're in a good situation, but what I heard from Serenity a couple of days ago, it was sickening, and she sounds exactly like Eligio, and she's actually putting out her real self, her true self, when she tells us to mind our business. Y'all should mind your business. Y'all don't know what's really going on over there, and I don't really know what's going on over there either. Y'all should mind your business. That's exactly what she said. And if she really cared about her community, she would never say that. And the people that have left Carbonation, if they really cared about the community, our black community, they would actually be opening up their mouths. Do you understand? There's so many people that have left Carbonation, they're not saying anything. They're not saying anything. Afro, you say he's still begging for donations? Yeah, it's definitely our business. Land is very cheap over there from what I heard. I think land is even cheap here. But we don't do our research. We as black people, we don't do our research. That's what we got to start doing. We have to start, that's a foundation. You have to start a foundation from somewhere. Land is a very, very good thing to get as a foundation to start. I think I'm not really for sure, but you know what? It's some people that are very worried about maybe they did some type of sickness stuff. They may have sacrificed a kid or something over there. They may have killed someone over there. So this may be the reason why they're not saying anything. This is what I'm thinking. That's in my head. I'm thinking they have killed someone, maybe have sacrificed a kid or something. That's the reason why they're probably not saying anything. Because they already know that if they say whatever they're gonna say that they did and they admit, they're going down. He probably got video of them doing some sick shit. You feel me? That's right. All of them that left, they were over there when Mama did die. They could have killed that lady. I heard some things, some sick stuff about that. I can't prove it, so I don't really like to repeat that. But my thing is, I believe that that's the reason why they're not saying anything. I believe that's the reason why when they do leave, they're just talking in circles. They all sound like Eliana. You feel me? That's they don't sound like anything. They're talking a bunch of gibberish. Even when they leave and they're doing their thing, they're talking gibberish. Circles in circles. So yeah, they probably murdered someone. I wouldn't put it past them. They probably definitely have killed somebody, and they have they're not gonna say anything. So that's what I think that he's doing to get them to shut up. What was his quote on your feed that you put up there, Afro? And also, yeah, if y'all wanna anybody that's not following me on Instagram, because I guess I'll try to start doing doing some lives too, because I can't really do that. I have to be in a stationary place, and that's the reason why I'm not able to do these as much. But if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can click my link on my banner. But I am on Instagram as Melanated Awareness, so you can follow me up there. I have not started doing lives up there yet, although I will start doing lives up there. I'm just trying to get the numbers up there as well. That's the thing about it. He did own the business. He owned the barbershop. You know, he was making good money from what I heard. Yeah, he was doing things. He was making money. But the thing about it is when you're psychologically messed up, you have mental illnesses going on in your head because you haven't been some things happened in your childhood. So he needs to have control of everything. You feel me? How you doing, Lifted? He needs to have control of everything around him. Just like he said, he needs to dominate. Y'all know that I think I said this the other day when I did my live, but y'all know that he beat that baby out of Aya. She was pregnant back in February. She's no longer pregnant. Yeah, he told Mama Dear to stay off her medicine. So these right here are, these are the things that we have to watch out. We have to just warn our kids. We got to build a foundation. We have to open up the lines of communication again. Our communication can just not be our cell phones. We got to start sitting down, eating dinner with our families and so forth again. Hey, Sean Perkins. Yeah, that's the thing about it. See, another thing about it that he's probably also getting away with it too is because he's having the women over there. He's having the women over there sleep with the authorities. Okay, so they can. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to any of the men or whatever, but a lot of men think with their other head. They don't think with this one up here. They think with the other one. So if somebody giving you some porn, you getting it. You already know you're gonna get broke off for every night. He might have these girls sex slaving. You feel me? There's no telling what's going on. The reason why he's not getting taken down. Yeah, I know you following me, Afro. I see you up there. And they don't even realize they're up there like, okay, I know who you are, Afro. They're not even realize you guys are not even growing at all. You're over there dying. Literally. You're dying. So if anybody actually has any pictures, because I'm trying to collaborate a lot of the pictures from before and after, because a lot of these people, now I know they're probably not getting to see this. That's the thing about it, they're not getting to see this. That actually you do have a community that actually care about you. Okay, we just need you to get the hell up out of there so you can get some help. But I'm trying to collaborate a lot of their pictures before and after, because a lot of them, they were looking good and healthy and, you know, happy. And now they look totally different. Totally different. Totally drained. Malnourished. Sick. I'm seeing a whole lot of breakouts and so forth. You know, there's a lot going over there going on over there that's not good. You can see how Kayla, which is Fufu over there, or Ufro, whatever you call her name, but I call her Kayla. You can see how Kayla over there is looking. She's so uncomfortable over there. She's uncomfortable. Remember, she's sleeping with her. If she's sleeping with her, because I heard that they really don't get to sleep with the women. If she's sleeping with her, remember, what's his name, Calibra? Remember, he's a child molester too. So she's so uncomfortable, and she's being made to sleep with this child molester, just like Sheila made to sleep with a child molester, because True's definitely a child molester. How you doing, Ewan? Yeah. So these people are over there mentally, and you can tell that some people, some of those women especially, I mean, you can definitely tell that. I mean, my heart goes out so much to the women and the children over there, because these are people in our Black community that are getting taken advantage of. I think our kings and our queens need to do better. But when we look at the children and the women that are over there getting beat, you got to understand, when you're not eating correctly, you're not thinking correctly. Okay, you're delusional. If you say he decides he don't want to give them no food, they're starved over there. So you get starved and you're getting beat. A man can take a lot more physically than a woman. So the women are like beat down. They're already like bony as hell, and then they're beat down as well. You know, starved and beat down. Kids are seeing this. Yes. You guys are so welcome. I just want you guys to know that this right here, it comes from the heart. I'm genuinely doing this. I'm genuinely taking this time out of my schedule and doing this. I have been doing this since I found out those other babies went over there. They've been over there for well over a month now. And this is something that bothers me big time. And I really think that it needs to bother a lot of other people, and they need to understand that it's not funny with things like this that are online. It's not funny at all. What? Oh my God, that is so sick. You talking about Leonardo? Because I heard that was that's his brother. That's Nature. I mean, Eligio's brother. Leonardo. He said they went through a lot, but he said Natureboy didn't go through as much as he did. But you never know how things like that may affect your life, and we can see that it affected him traumatically. You know, this dude has a mental imbalance, and Natureboy's family needs to get out there and reach out to him. You feel me? Families need to act like they, not even act, but families need to care more. Because you might not have a lunatic out here running the whole cult, a sex cult with kids. I would have been cool if he, because I feel like grown-ups going to do what they're going to do. I feel like you should definitely reach out to your community, but I feel like somebody should have reached out to their family if they really cared over there. Yes, Kayla's definitely overwhelmed. You can definitely see that she's overwhelmed. Aya's family has definitely been trying to reach out. I think more of them need to call those numbers that's going to really put things on blast. More of the family members need to do that. And the thing about it is that he runs all of their accounts. I have a video up of him saying that. Yeah, they can talk to their family, but their family not going to be able to get nothing past him. He's going to see everything that they're doing. Everything. Anything that the family's saying, anything that they're trying to say to the family, he's going to see it. So when he has that much control, what can they do? They're in the middle of, I seen the road and everything. I seen that on World News when he was showing where they were at and everything. They like way deep. It's roadway, because I would be on that roadway walking the hell up out of there. So it's a way for them to get from out of there. I feel like it is. And then I heard they're near the airport. But when you're brainwashed, a lot of us don't understand the brainwashing, how brainwashing can affect the mind. Yeah, I heard that Eliana lost a baby. So now it's Eliana lost a baby and Aya lost a baby, and then we don't know what's going on with Kendra. She just out of the picture, and Kendra was there from a long time ago. She had been up there. I'd always seen her up there, and just all of a sudden, like how they can support something like that is because of the mental illness in our community. And I keep on saying that because it's real. That's so real, Supreme. It's so real. It's a deep, deep mental illness, and it's not just it's generational. Yeah, it's generational, and he needs to be reported, and we need to continue to keep on reporting him. And I appreciate everybody that takes this seriously. I appreciate everybody that's not up here for the drama, the people that understand what I'm up here for, because I'm not up there for the drama. I'm not going to be doing none of that, because I don't care about none of that drama. You know, drama always going to be there. I don't get hyped up about drama. I never have. I don't. It doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, I heard that they said they don't mess with him, but it is some of his people that do. Yeah, I think that's that one niece that he has. I seen him talking to her before. Yeah, I'm about to get out of here too as well. I really, really do appreciate everyone that is tuning in. And Pops made it more too. I don't know. I think that more needed to happen when Pops went there. I just something about that just doesn't feel right to me. Bye, Afro. But I definitely want to say peace and blessings to each and every one of you. Thank you guys for coming in on my live. Let's please pray for those babies over there. Let's pray for our Black community. Let's pray for our babies here. Let's not turn our head. Let's start opening up our minds, our bodies, and our souls, because we need to. Okay, we need to. I'm gonna post all the numbers. They're gonna be posted. The any links and everything is gonna be posted. It's gonna be pinned. We gotta start loving each other, y'all. We gotta love each other from the inside out. Everything, okay? So y'all definitely enjoy your Saturday. Definitely enjoy your Saturday. I'm gonna continue doing what I do. I try to do it every day, y'all, but I'm trying to tell y'all this right here. It's really something else. It's something else. Oh, thank you, Lifted. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was like, I was waiting to get up on that live too. I was trying my best to go ahead and get up there, and I thought I was gonna have more time to speak. And then, as soon as she accepted me, I was already busy. As soon as she accepted me, then I had to go ahead and drop my words real fast, and then go ahead and get off because I really wanted to say more. But you guys definitely have a blessed evening. Peace and blessings to you all. I love my Black community. I love you all. You guys be good. And don't forget to take your challenge, people. Dial a number. Do that. Dial a number. Don't forget that Breakfast Club. We're going to be on that too, okay? Y'all take care.